The first one is thinner, the white, which is in white can. Then this is called sealer. And the third one is lacquer. The third one is having a lacquer coating, which we called it clear also. The middle one is sealer and the first one is lacquer. Now we need to clean the board with some cloth to remove the dust, and then we need to mix the material in a proportionate ratio. In what ratio, it can be discussed with the concerned person. So the sealer and the thinner has been mixed together, and now the lacquer. So it has been mixed. This is the first coat, what we are doing. It is on the model Egyptia. कितनी बारी करना है मनीषा से? Okay, we need to do 3 times like this. 3 times coating. First a vertical and then horizontal, so that it can cover the whole board in a proper way, and it can basically seal the surface. The main objective of this step is the surface should be sealed properly from these coatings. हो गया? So now we have taken one golden powder, which is of the company Gulab. It's basically a gold powder. It is written on the packet. Then we need to mix it with the lacquer. So this is the lacquer. We need to mix this golden powder and the lacquer. Manish, please mix. And with the thinner also. Here we are putting the golden powder. And here is the lacquer. Lacquer है ना जी?
Lacquer.
And here is the thinner. So now we are mixing it just with the cloth of with a simple cloth. We are mixing it, and here is the first step, which is almost finished, and it get dry. So here we are mixing it. Apply करना है, अभी रुकना है मनीष?
ये करना है.
So now we are going to apply this mixture into the embossed surface. Here we are applicating it into the neck in the next step. Now this is the step number 2. अभी हमको वेट करना है अभी सूखने के लिए.
थोड़ा सा रुके हुए.
Now we have to wait so that it can be dry a little. So here is again he is doing this process need to be done 4 times. This is the step number 2 which we need to do 4 times. So every time we need to wait a little so that it can dry, and then we need to do it again. You can see the golden effect on the board. The main purpose of doing the 4 times that it can have a proper coverage on the whole board. Now again we need to leave it for the dry, and we need to wait for the step number 3. We have put some golden powder again into the liquid so that we can have a proper golden effect on the boards. Sometime while doing the work, you can assess the gold effect once you apply it, and if you need the more golden, you need to put the more powder into the liquid, and you can have more golden effect. So the painter should be educated enough to understand that what kind of golden effect is required. We can do this process by the spray gun also, so that work can be done fast. Maybe if required, it can be done 5 times also or 6 times also, depending upon the final finish. Now we need to wait so that it can dry. So this is the final effect. After drying it, the color has become golden, and a painter can do the coats as per his desire, like what kind of finish he needs. So now we are going to make, this is lacquer, and now he will mix the thinner in it. इसकी रेशियो क्या रखनी होती है?
2.2 दोनों बराबर होते हैं.
अच्छा. We can keep the same quantity of both the products, and now we are mixing it. And now we are putting on the surface. इसको हम स्प्रे गन से भी कर सकते हैं ना?
हाँ जी.
This we can do by spray gun also. We can use compressor spray gun for this process also. So this is the process number 3. So we need to cover the whole surface, and then we need to wait for a while so that the surface can dry. So now this is some granules of red color, and in the language of polishers this is called lakh dana. And now we need to mix these granules of lakh dana with a spirit polish. So the ratio can be, for example, if you take 100 grams of this granules of lakdana, then 250 grams of spirit is required. So this needs to be mixed together, and then we need to keep it for around 3 hours to 4 hours. So when we mix it, and after 3 hours to 4 hours, we will get the liquid like this. So now this liquid will be applied on the surface. So now we are putting this liquid which has been prepared, and then we need to put a black powder in this. This black powder in the local language is called kajal also, and this black powder we need to put into this liquid as per the darkness of the black color which a polisher required. And then we need to take a cloth, then we need to mix it just to give a black color effect, because this black color is going to give an antique effect on the board. So now we need to put on the surface this black color. Again, I am repeating, this black color is a simple just black color powder which has no brand, and this is like used for the polishing purposes. And this black powder, it needs to be mixed into this liquid, and then we need to put on the surface of the boards.
Nice.
कितनी बारी करने मनीष है?
सर एक बार पूरा कर देना है इसको.
Okay. So we need to cover the whole board so that a black color thin layer coating can be made on the surface. So the now polisher has seen that it is a light dark color, so he has put more black color to make it more dark. Now mixing the black powder. And then applying again. So this is the step number 5. Manish, can we do this by the machine spray gun also?
Yes.
We can do with spray gun also.
Yes.
So as told by Mr. Manish that this can be done by spray gun also. Now we need to wait till the board get dry. So now we need to take spirit, and we need to dip a cloth
Yeah, sir.
And then we need to clean it by putting a little pressure on the hand. So we don't have to put great pressure or more pressure. The objective of this step is to get the black color removed, which is on the top structure of the embossed boards. So in this way, the black color will remain inside into the deep valleys, and from mountains type surfaces, the black color can be removed. The beauty of this polishing depends upon the vision of the polisher. So the customer need to let the polisher understand what kind of finish he wants. So here we are having a double tone effect on the boards. So now we are putting the same liquid again, and we need to do the coating of this liquid, spirit polish liquid, with the granules polish. Now we need to do this coating on the surface on which we have removed the black color. This coating purpose is to make the surface get protected from the outside atmospheric effects. We need to cover the whole board from this polish. So now this is the step number 7 which has been completed. Now this is the final step. We need to make one coat which should be made from lacquer as before, and this is thinner. So now Manish, please mix it. It will be mixed in the ratio of 2:1. 2 क्या रहेगा Manish? Lacquer.
2 ये रहेगा thinner.
2 thinner रहेगा. So the thinner will be double than the lacquer. Now we need to mix it. And then we need to do the final coating on the surface, which makes it final polished embossed in the antique finish.
Transparent.
And hence the embossed finish is final.